Welcome back. This is episode number 28, and we are going to begin by leveling everyone up. So there were only 4 attribute points in the fades. That's pretty good. Um, we almost got the best outcome. The very best outcome is if you choose the top options with the 2 side demons, the pride and lust. Then Real will figure it out for himself, and he will go to Deventer still, but he'll stick around for like an Act 3 quest, which you otherwise don't get, but it's just a little side quest, so it's not a huge deal. Um, we got all the attribute points. You can make a deal with the demon and get either 6 attribute points, 2 cool runes, or an extra talent. All of which would have been nice, but not for the price of giving this poor kid over to the demon. I mean, an abomination, a dreamer abomination, as the keeper said, would be devastating to Thedas. So, glad I didn't do that. Not worth the price of a talent. Um, and unfortunately, the tome she gives you does not actually do anything. I thought it would give you like another free spell or a level, or something. A couple attribute points maybe, but apparently not. All right, let's level up Merrill first. Um, give her more Constitution since she is a blood mage. That too, 5 health, yeah. And probably want rock armor. Let me check out this tree. Death Hex. But it requires 5 points in entropy. All strikes become critical hits. That's nice. But as I've said before, there's so many sources of crits in this game. Don't really need extra ones. Misdirection Hex. Tropic Cloud. Okay, so you can upgrade to Death Cloud to actually do damage. Otherwise, it's just like move stuff from them. And you have sleep. This is like a very heavy controlled tree. Maybe I'll have her take this after she gets her other trees. These two. That'd be pretty cool. I'd also get this for more spirit damage. The mana stamina regen rate doesn't really go with her blood magic form though. Or that one. But yeah, we won't go there. Time Blast is okay. Crushing Prison is okay. Barrier. Cane Wall. Ah, Friction envelops the entire party. Kinda cool. Elemental Weapons. I did say I was going to get that, didn't I? Alright, let's go ahead and get that then. Wait. Oh, I should have done that. How much is the cost? 10%. Okay, we're good. Because that means she can use all 3 forms at once and still be alright. I was worried it was 15%, in which case she wouldn't be able to use it. Or if she did, she wouldn't be able to use her other 2 abilities. Right. Yeah, but say unless she can't because of rounding errors, but nope. Yeah, there's nowhere like in their character sheet to see. Oh, there we go. 0 out of 241 mana. Hey, whatever works. And I did change their tactics a little bit ago. Alright. So how are we gonna do this? Head of mana or stamina is less than 25, but it'll always be less than 25. No, it won't. Not unless Blood of the First itself is active. Yeah, is there a mana stamina less than 90 or no? Self, mana or stamina, yes. Less than 90. There's greater than or equal to 90, yes. The or equal to is very important there. Activate mode, elemental weapons. And if mana or stamina is greater than or equal to 90, and it'll be equal, then deactivate mode, elemental weapons. Alright, so assuming I did this right, as she spends mana, she should activate elemental weapons, and then if she spends a little bit more, she'll activate Wrath of the Elven, and then if she spends rest of her mana, she'll activate Blood of the First and start drawing from her health pool. And then once her health gets to full after the battle's over, and she'll deactivate Blood of the First, that'll allow her mana to regen. You can deactivate Wrath of the Elven, that'll allow it to get back to 90. Right? Greater than or equal to, and what's Wrath of the Elven? That's 15? That's, wait, or is it 20? Because we might have to change that to 50. Alright, this is probably really boring to listen to. You try to do math. Good at math, I swear. Yeah, it's 20 and 10. So, yeah. Alright. So it'll never be, with those two active, it'll never be higher than 75. So we're going to have to do this at 50 then. Alright, mana or stamina less than 50. I wish you could just like type in a percentage. That'd be so much better. They did improve the tactics somewhat, but there's still like a lot of obvious tactics, like if in combat, or if not in combat, but those aren't apparently things. Alright, so self and our stamina level greater than or equal to 50. Okay. Potions are a little harder to come by in this game, so I'm not going to set their tactics to automatically use them. That sounds dangerous. Merrill is finally good to go. We're going to quick save, and then we'll level up Ferelden, who's now level 14, which means she has her second specialization point. Let's put more points into cunning, because each point gets 2 more points of critical damage. Dexterity is still 48%, but as we get better gear, that'll get higher. Plus, you have the 20% from your twin strike thing, unforgiving chain. All right. I do still wish the game only allowed you one specialization. It would make it more meaningful and maybe expanded the trees a little bit to compensate. But so be it. We will choose Shadow, which stealth chance 3% when Hawke takes damage. That's pretty cool. Inconspicuous, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get. I mean, it could be. There are definitely times where I wish I had a D threat ability. And the choices are really that one or this guy Evade for Chameleon's. And the main reason you get this is to get to Chameleon's Cloud. I like this points required in Subterfuge too, but you have to have two. You have to have these two to get to this one, so you automatically would have that. That's not bad either. So there's some good talents here. Lingering Shroud. I don't think you want this one actually, because it breaks your obscurement, which loses the effect from Shadow. Stealth could be useful. Radiation 10%. Dropping out of stealth is less tiring? Oh, into stealth. Okay. So it takes half as much stamina. But it still seems like... Yeah, I don't see what the reason is to use stealth except as another detaunt. Okay, I mean, you get the auto crit out of it if you take the enhanced stuff, but it's just... That seems like too many points for too little gain. Alright, so we're going to leave Sabotage to maybe like Varric or somebody. One of our support friends. Maybe Sebastian does his stuff. I don't know. Alright, so might get Lacerate, but that's not like super important. Against stagger turns. We definitely want these. There's a lot I do want to get that. I'm gonna be running out of points because I only have like what 10 more to spend. So many good skills. We do want this for sure. 50% critical damage. We may get that as well. This does 50% more critical damage when obscured, which is why the obscurement is so good. And it will disorient any critical hit, which is almost all hits when obscured, which will make allies better as well. This one, you don't really need because you don't need more critical chance. What is this? 100% obscure chance when stealth. That could make stealth actually worthwhile then. And decoy, that's good if you're like trying to solo the game. Other than that, not really that great. Oh, but it does put you in stealth too, so that's kind of better than having stealth essentially. Just costs more stamina and a longer cooldown, so maybe not. All right. Either way, we're gonna get this one for now, and we'll. There's a lot of stuff I would hope we'll have points for at the end of the game, but we'll see how much experience we actually get. We could buy that potion from the Black Emporium. Oh, we do want to talk to Merrill though, at her house. After that little.
You could get another.
Oh, I interrupted whatever she was gonna say. All right, after that little stunt she pulled on us in the fade. Well, at least she's looking sorry.
I can't believe I turned on you. With the demon in the fade, I'm so sorry. Masaranas. I'll understand if you can't forgive me.
And apparently, too, almost no matter what party you have, I think no matter what party you have, you lose at least one person. You can get it down to just one person, though. But like we did, essentially, we only lost one person because none of our companions were tempted by desire. But if you had, like, I don't remember who it is, but there's different hierarchies for each one. It's possible to only have you and one other companion by the time you face the demons at the end. I guess there wasn't a demon at the end, though, because we killed Torpor at the beginning. Whatever. Anyway, there's a lot of different decisions you can make in the Fade, long story short, and a lot of branching decision trees, which is cool. I love quests like that. Yeah, I'm not going to be mad at her. I'll brush it off as long as it doesn't happen again.
If I held a grudge against everyone who attacked me in a dream, I'd have no friends.
How do you do that? Make everything better with a smile. It's like magic that doesn't get you in trouble.
I like that.
I've been so careful in all my dealings with spirits until now. To make such an obvious mistake. It frightens me. It takes so little for a mage to fall.
Frightens both of us.
What do you do to protect yourself from demons?
The Keeper taught me. In the Fade, you must believe nothing but yourself. Everything there is a lie, or a trick, or a trap. I knew not to trust, and I don't know why I did.
What made you give in?
For people.
It felt like every word the demon spoke reached out and pulled at my heart. I didn't want to believe it, but I just had to.
You're already in a lot more danger than most mages.
Because of the blood magic. I know. I'll be more guarded from now on. Thank the creators you were there. It won't happen again. I'll make sure of that.
Oh well. Got most of those points back at least. Not all of them. Excuse me, guys. We're having a nice little conversation here. All right. Oh, I need to do that. Okay. We'll keep this party for a bit. Well, actually, no. Let's, all right. Merrill can have some timeout time, because we've been using her for a while, and I don't want to keep using both my mages, because then we'll have to go without mage help for a while. Let's take Aveline, and how about Varric? Level up Aveline. Needs more strength to use one of those weapons, doesn't she? Or am I thinking of Fenris? I think I'm thinking of Fenris, but still. More strength will be useful at some point. Knockdown and stun resistance, that could be good. Aveline is slowed less. -5 to -3. Retaliation. Well, that's good. Bodyguard. While this mode is active, Aveline shields a targeted party member, taking damage on his or her behalf, but it's only 25%. Up to 15%. Or up to 50%. So it's like guard in SWTOR, essentially. That's a pretty cool ability. But that being said, is it worth putting 3 points into? Oh, maybe. Yes, I don't think she has that much stamina to use all these things. Dagger chance would be nice. We should grab that. What else do we have? This just does more damage versus disoriented targets. We'll have a lot of dagger chance. Let's get this now. Okay. And let's see where the wind takes us. We have letters. Oh, we're at our estate now, not Gamlen's house. Can we even visit Gamlen's house anymore? Maybe not. Let's stop by the Black Emporium first. Because I want to buy... Well, first let's check out all the new gear they have here. Is Zenon still cooking?
Look around. So many things to...
Yeah. Alright, so he has some pretty good stuff. Shard of the Fallen. Nice dagger. Definitely a lot better than the ones I have. 18 gold though, that's pretty pricey. I'd still rather save it for the end game. 5% chance to regenerate 5 health. Not bad, but not good enough to make me want to spend money on it. Something the Forgotten's armor. Now that's pretty good tank armor. That might be some of the best tank armor in the game, honestly. Yeah, it's really good tanking armor. Of course, we're not a tank, so it doesn't matter to us at all. That we can use, but it's not even really better than what we have. Fate, gauntlets, nug. Enemies drop better equipment. Oh, that's their equivalent, I guess. I guess, yeah, each class has one. Well, the mage one doesn't do that, though. Maybe they have something else that does it. +1 to all attributes. Actually, that's not bad. Okay. -4% threat regen. That's, yeah, I could definitely see why people would wear this. Better equipment is nice, but most of the best equipment isn't from drops anyway. Stealth boots. I wonder if this is... I mean, it seems like a very good pair of boots. +21% critical damage. That wouldn't hurt. But yeah, I don't want to spend 99 gold unless I'm sure that's the boots I'm going to wear for the rest of the game. So, don't know about that. Nice amulet there. Immunity to flanking, +1 to all attributes. Yeah, it's pretty good. Fallen Star, I still kind of want for that XP gain. But as I said before as well, 1% XP gain is not going to be that much in the long run. Probably not worth spending it that much gold on a ring. Make your sai. I'm here. Actually, apparently, well, I read that if you sell this to the Black Emporium, it disappears. And anywhere else, I guess it doesn't disappear. I don't know why I care if it disappears or not. Because, yeah, despite its power, we'll sell it elsewhere just in case, I guess. I can't possibly see why we wouldn't want to keep it, though. We do need to make more potions. Basket of Lost Socks. Oh, is that? No. I'm not sure what that is. From the Interplay of Spirits in the Common Laundry Room by First Enchanter Ludwig. I almost want to read that, but I am going to do, I think, a Araviel reads Codex entries thing. I've actually already started my one for Origins. When I'll place it together and upload it, who knows? It might be up already. But, yeah, if I don't get tired of that, it takes a long time to read all the Codex entries in the game. There's so many of them. But if I don't get super tired of it, then I'll have one of those up for this game as well. I like passives. Mana, stamina, regen rate. Be hard to beat that. Lots of anti-brittle stuff. I think I might want him to start getting up this tree for the fatiguing fog. That can obscure them, right? Yeah, obscure chance. but as can that. I want to stack up Scare Chance as much as possible for that free 50% critical damage boost. This is actually really good too for I almost want to get that on my main rogue because I already have 1 point, so I don't have to get this one, which is a nice escape. Not really worth it, but 2 points to get the plus 1% stamina regen. That might be worth it. Better than putting points in willpower, I guess. Then again, there's also the stamina droughts too. I forget about those. These are good too for another rogue to have. And that's better if you are a warrior or a mage. Since I'm not really worth it though. All right, let's go ahead and take this then for now. Yeah, lots of good abilities that I'll be investing in. Okay, let's see. All right, Elixir of Physical Technique. Expensive, but for an extra point, I will certainly take that. Greater Elixir of the Mortal Vessel. 2 attribute points. That's worth taking. I can make these potions, so don't need to buy them. So I missed 2 spindle weeds, I guess. Wow, did I really? That's kind of surprising. I don't know if I'm going to need them for anything, but if I do, I can always come back and buy them here, which is good to know, but still, I'm kind of surprised. But I explored pretty much every area of the game. It's fairly thorough. I'll have to look up, there's probably a guide on the wiki. You can see where I missed them. Velvet Kalen. Portrait of the late King Kalen painted on luminescent velvet. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Oh, Crate of Death Watch Beetle. Alright, let's go ahead and use the potions. Do any of you guys need any like upgrades or anything? Lots of good stats here. One is slightly better, maybe. %13 spirit damage. Does he use spirit damage? Not really. Does he use fire damage? Also not really. You want 30 mana and stamina or 5 regen? Probably the regen because of his sustained abilities. That cuts into the 30 there, but doesn't cut into the 5 there. Let's go with this. I haven't upgraded his rune slot yet, though. I'll have to keep an eye out. Do I need any of these? Maybe. These things are that good. More attack, sure. May want to attack. Replace that then. Alright, good enough. We can probably sell the rest. Okay. Oh, so you can't use physical technique. Oh, because he's a mage. Derp. You can't use it on a companion. We have the choices there. Not going to do it, obviously. Myself. Dexterity. And... Alright, more decisions. A lot of leveling in this episode. Sorry about that. Not quick, I forgot what I was going to do. 200% versus brittle targets. I wish I had more warriors in my party. No, wait, brittle is mage, but I still only have 2 mages. It doesn't really help me. So many rogues. Pinpoint strikes is... I really like that ability a lot. 100% attack and 100% crit chance. Mark of Doom can be longer or better. That's also really nice. Backstab isn't that big of a deal. So these kind of, if I have extra points maybe, but otherwise no. Okay, so my choices are definitely want that. 50% damage increase essentially. All good, but is there anything in Shadow that would outclass that? Um, Probably that, honestly. The disorients them, which might make them take more damage from. I mean, even if it doesn't, the disorient still makes them do less damage, and I think have lower defense as well. I forgot which one does which. Um, Plus the extra critical damage. Yeah, let's take that. Passives are less fun, but they're easier rotation-wise. All right, good stuff. Now we still have one more tome, I think, that one of the main merchants sells. I'm not sure if it's in Act 2 or Act 3, though. We'll check later on. All right. I also want to... All right, let's head to the estate. How do I mail? No more mail sign, though.
So, this is where you live. Not bad. I preferred
Not
the
bad.
old place. It had, more charm.
You're talking about the shack I shared with my mother, uncle, and sister?
I meant Lowtown. Dirty, chaotic, glorious Lowtown. The smell of tar, and the sea, and the sound of some whore plying her trade in a back alley. Oh. Don't you miss that?
Yeah, I think Brelin probably does miss it to a degree, but it's a shame there are no mansions in Lowtown. I think she would have had a choice of what mansion to buy. But this is the family estate. Had to get this for Mom. I want to say yes. Hopefully saying one non-romance choice is not going to actually break the romance.
Just a little bit. Hightown can be a little dull.
That's what I say. Tell you what, why don't we just have some girly fun? Just you and me.
What? Like shopping?
No, silly. Us. Together. Telling secrets. Exploring each other's hidden depths.
When you put it that way, how could I refuse?
Pirate music. Careful with those. Her extra dagger. Yeah, I guess it's smart to travel with a hidden dagger somewhere on you. When you're in her line of work.
Thank you. I should go.
Thank you.
I wouldn't want to take advantage of your hospitality.
I like it when you take advantage of my hospitality.
It was fun, wasn't it? Well, you know, if you ever want to do it again... Wait. You're not thinking of bringing feelings into this, are you?
As it is this. I think what Brelin would say. He's a little young to really want to like settle down or be in any kind of real long-term relationship, but at the same time, I think her and Isabela do have a lot in common. And of all her party members, she's probably the one she admires the most, or at least respects the most.
What about love?
Love's not for everyone. It's not for me. It's just... messy.
Emotions complicate things.
Exactly. Did you know I was once married? When
Did
I
not.
was freed, I swore I would never marry again.
Freed?
I can't imagine you married.
I was his plaything. A prized possession. He saw me with my mother at the market in Lemerin and decided he had to have me. My mother gave me away for a goat and a handful of gold coins. She didn't even haggle over the price. Bitch.
Poor little Isabela.
Your marriage was loveless, and you've never experienced true love?
Oh, I've been in love. I fell in love with a man not long after my husband died. He foolishly asked for my hand. I refused to be tied down again, and I fled. It broke his heart. Destroyed him.
I thought she was gonna say, like, I'm in love with the sea and or the ship. Like that.
Love them and leave them, eh?
That's right. He should have known better.
How were you freed from the marriage?
My husband took an assassin's blade to the back of the skull. And before you start jumping to conclusions, no, I didn't hire the assassin. I did thank him profusely, however. Ah, Zevran. He was an artist.
I was about to say how profusely, but now I think I know. That's funny. Wait a minute. If you bring Zevran with you to the place where you meet Isabela in the first game, I don't think they know each other. Might be a little bit of a plot hole there. Alright, so you can make it like a casual thing, I guess. Or you can pursue it. Yeah, let's go for it.
You're not afraid of being hurt. You're just afraid of hurting someone else.
No, Look, it isn't like that. It's just easier this way. Now, if you're done trying to confuse the issue, I'm going to go.
Nice how Bioware put some story into the romance too. Each one is a little bit different with its own challenges, I assume. Or these are the same things, right? Yeah, we already looked at these because we've only been here in Act 2, so can't be different. Alright, let's okay, lots to do now that we're home again. Let's look at the letters first. Okay, we've read all, about to say, oh my god, there's so many more letters, but these are read already. Mr. Hawke, I wanted to thank you for helping my brother. I worry about what the Templars will do to Quran, but it's what he wants. He is grateful you defended him before Sir Cullen. Thank you from both of us, Maka. Okay, that's the Templar. Yeah, I kind of remember them. At the gallows. I don't know what I did for them, but I do remember helping them. Okay, storage. Do I want to put anything into storage? I wish there was an all item button. What do I want to put in here though? Probably nothing. Be nice if Odon's like wares were here. Sell things. Could use that. Okay. So potions we need, yes. We have what was the one we missed? Was that glitter dust we missed? The first act? Like that. Or was it maybe it was spindleweed. Yeah, I feel like it was spindleweed. Although it might have been glitter dust. I honestly don't remember. Okay, so we need 8 more elf fruits and 9 more restoration. Oh, wrong place. Elf fruits. 9 more restoration. Pricey, it's like half a gold for each of these. But since Anders is our only healer, it's going to come in handy. Still have our poisons, which I keep forgetting to use. I've been going through them, and I have used these on occasion. I just don't like burning through them because you're essentially wasting money. Which you could buy gear with instead. Alright, so runes we do need. Let me make sure I'm understanding this right. Alright, so I guess I could use more. Well, mine already have runes, don't they? Valdecine is Merrill's. Hesitant to equip something they're not going to keep for a long time. But Stone's Breath we could equip and then give it to Anders. I don't know if it would be better than what he has, though. And armor. So Fenris has 2 slots. Merrill has 1. She's got her shield. Isabela has 1. And these are just in my inventory. Those coin ones do stack, I'm pretty sure. So I might just, instead of stacking defensive armor runes, I think I might just stack coin runes. At least until maybe like, I don't know, halfway through Act 3 or 2/3 of the way through Act 3. Then I might, gear them out for the final arc.
I can make it for you.
Hey, Sandal. Oh, what's that? Gift?
Boom! Ah, there he goes again. How he makes these things, I'll never know.
I've never seen another dwarf like him. Does this run in your family?
Not at all, but Sandal isn't really my son. I found him in the deep roads when I left Orzammar for good. Raised him as my own now. Isn't that right, my boy?
I like Bodan.
Oh.
He's always been this way. Always collecting things and enchanting them.
A good pair.
Strange, I suppose.
Could they put a little bit of the backstory in this game anyway, in case you didn't play the first one? Seems kind of weird people would play Dragon Age 2 without playing Dragon Age 1, but I hope people did, because it is a different game, and a lot of people who did not like the first game may very well like the second game, and vice versa. And if you're like me, you like both. Although the first one is still a little better.
Sandal's quite useful to have around.
That he is. Also, I've always said. Oh, Maker knows what'll happen when I'm gone. I try not to think about it.
I want some pie.
I actually just had pie not too long ago. Alright. Bodek's not that old, or Bodon. He's got a while left, and see, now I'm worried like something's gonna happen to him, and I'm gonna have to like volunteer to take care of Sandal, which I would gladly do, but like I don't want him to die either. Like I want him to live a while, and then when he's an old gray bearded dwarf and Sandal's a grown man, then I'll take care of Sandal, sure. All right. So I do want to order. I think we're good with. Well, what do we have any new poisons? We do actually, and we have tar bombs as well. Enemy attack speed 0. I like that. For how long? I guess it depends on the enemy. Short time. But I have miasma flasks, so I feel like that's kind of redundant. I don't think I'll be making any of those. Let me make 2 more of these though. Crow venom. Nature damage. I like that. And magic resistance. Huh. That's cool, but not really going to use it because I don't use that many mages. Death Root Toxin, though, I think I probably will get. I'm kind of behind on my poison usage, but that sounds like something I could really use. 6 damage per hit. And I do a lot of hits, so like that'd be especially good for a rogue who's, because it's not based on your weapon damage. Just okay. Put that there for now. So how many slots do we have to fill? We have 1, 2 slots offensive, and 1, 2, 3, 4 slots defensive.
I saw something nasty in the woodshed.
It's not just me. Sandal is getting, well, it's not smarter, more used to speaking. His sentences are, before it was hello or I'm Sandal. I don't think he said I'm Sandal, but like I don't think he has sentences in the first game that was longer than 3 words. Now he's actually forming real sentences to the degree that I don't think it's accidental. I think it's like I want some pie is 4 words, but they might just put that in there, just put it in there. But it really feels like the longer the game goes on, the more complex the speech is becoming. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, but maybe it does. All right. So we need 2 offensive runes. I think Rune of Lightning is probably the best one. Electricity damage is pretty good. At least it was in the first game, so I assume it is in the second game as well. Let's get 2 of those. And Rune of Fortune, we need 4 of these. I mean, what are the alternatives anyway? Are just like, oh, I guess increase armor would be good. But like these, you don't take that much well, maybe nature damage from like spiders or things, or darkspawn. I don't really know who uses that much damage though, so. Alright. And then we'll equip our gear, and then I think we'll be all good to go. Everyone will be upgraded and happy. Already did that one. You could override. Oh, Sandal Special Rune. Chance to knock an enemy back. Huh. I forgot about that, otherwise I would have just used that instead. Maybe I will use it. Merrill's thing, and we'll... It's special though. I mean, knock an enemy back. Unique, doesn't necessarily make it special. It's special because he made it, but at the same time, it's... I don't think I want to like regret putting it in a weapon and wish I had another one later in the game. What was the other one that needed a thing? Was there another one? Oh, no, because I used the special rune, so okay. I will hold on to that one then. And you will get 2 of these, which are supposedly stack. So I'm told. According to the wiki, at least. And this one. And we will continue to keep an eye out for more merchants to buy. Actually, we haven't been to the Lowtown merchants again.
You like the shiny?
Very much, Sandal. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to end this episode. Here. Hold on, shh.
That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
I already read the message, but thank you. Okay. When we come back, we'll visit the Lowtown Market, and then we will find some new quests to do. I'll see you then.